Okay.
Okay, I hit record. Okay, so anyway, what I was going to do this evening is I know a lot of people ask, how do you do it every single day? And if you go in and Google, not Google, but go into YouTube and search the top coaches, they will also explain to you what they do on a daily basis too, which is where we get a lot of our stuff anyway. So anyway, looks like she's trying to get on again. I'm going to go ahead and try to share my screen and see what happens.
Okay.
It should already be open, so we'll see what happens. Oh, it might be working. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so of course, and people are going to keep messaging me. There are so many people that message me at this time of night. So so basically, I think I have like 2 power hours. I have my power hour in the morning where I get all my stuff done, and then I have my power hour in the evening for all the people that sit here and talk in the evening. Because you'll find that a lot of people, um, the they're around more in the evening, and you'll see that as you get to posting daily too. You'll see when people are more receptive at looking at your posts, and most of the time it's in the evening, so that's when you want to do your posts that you really want people to comment on, or that you want people to see, like your advertising of your challenge groups and stuff like that. You will notice that it just a lot more people are active more at night. But I myself say I have 2 power hours because I get all my stuff done in the morning, and then when I'm sitting in bed with Delaney at night, that's when all these messages start popping in, and you'll see that as we're going along. And I apologize, but there's nothing I can do. But anyway, I don't know if you read about the power hour yet, and the power hour is basically your hour that you focus on your business. You want to usually turn off your Facebook notifications and ignore anything that comes in at that point, because that's your hour that you want to check in with your challengers if you choose to do that. Also, that will be the time for you to send out all of your invites, making your 3 to 5 contacts as far as inviting to your challenge groups. All of the business part of it, that's what you want to do in that power hour, and you really don't want any interruptions. My power hour, like I said, is in the morning. I'll get up every morning at 4:15 in the morning now, and I'll do my workout, and then, of course, I'll go get ready for work and everything, and then I'll come back out and I'll just turn the computer on. The first thing that I do when I turn the computer on is I check in with all of my challenge groups that I have going on, which right now I have, you can see over here, still have my August group going on. What I do is everything is posted automatically for me through Hootsuite. With Hootsuite, you can, it's an app that you can use where you can automatically put the date, the time that you want all of your posts to go out, and it will automatically do it for you, and it saves you a bunch of time. You can get up to 3 groups going for free at a time, but one of those groups is going to be Twitter. It 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 recommends that it makes you have a Twitter account. I don't use a Twitter account, but some people do. One of these days I'll learn about it, but it requires you to have the Twitter account, so that counts as one of your groups, and then you can have 2 other groups for free. I go ahead and pay for it. I've paid for it a year in advance. I mean, because of course you can claim all this stuff on your taxes too, which is really nice, especially when you're just starting out. And then when you get going, it really doesn't matter anyway, because it's not really that expensive, because it's well worth it. Because once you get going, you're going to find that you're going to want more than just 2 groups going. So what I do is I make sure every single day, like here 14 hours ago, all of my posts automatically go out at 6 o'clock in the morning. By the time time I get on the computer in the mornings and work on my power hour, it's already after 6 o'clock. So the first thing I do is go in and make sure that my posts have posted to all my groups, because sometimes some fluke thing happens or I do something wrong and those posts don't get out there at 6 o'clock in the morning for whatever reason, because it's a little confusing sometimes, but I think I've figured it out now. So that's what I do, is I go into each one of my groups. That's my August group. This is my September group. And I just go ahead and, like, there's the other one there. I know that that one posted this morning. And of course, the new group, which you're in, Brooke, and that's the October group. And I go ahead and I make sure that that post went out this morning, which it did. I didn't do my power hour this morning because I wanted to be able to do my power hour with you guys this evening, which was hard because I'm used to doing it every single morning. But I did wait because I wanted to be able to do this stuff with you. But as you can see, I have multiple groups that go on. The Coach Basics group, which is here, that just started today as well. So I definitely have more than those two groups, and it's worth it time-wise to pay that little extra money just to have Hootsuite do that, because otherwise you're going to take the time every single morning and you're going to post to these 3-4 groups, and it's going to take at least 15-20 minutes out of your time, and you don't want that time. If you don't have to have that time, you want to keep it business related so you can get your contacts out. And then you can see that, of course, I had a sneak peek going on. So that one's no longer going on at this point. It just ended last Friday. But that's just what I do. I run through my groups real quick, and I make sure that all of my posts went out. Then the next thing I do, and this is what I do every single morning, I will go to my page. And I will ignore those. That's all my... I was in my sister's wedding a month ago, and so she's finally getting all her pictures back. And she's tagging us all in those pictures. So minus those, you get in the habit of posting 3 to 5 times a day. So I'm going to go back even further, because on Mondays, I don't do my 3 to 5 invites for my challenge groups on Saturdays and Sundays anymore. I used to, but I use that time with my family, and I just don't do it anymore. The only time that I might do it is on a Saturday, and that's if nobody's home. And then I'll get on there and do it, because that's like an extra 5 contacts for me, because I don't usually do it. So being that it's Monday, I will go all the way back to my Friday posts. And as soon as I can get past all these pictures, okay, I think I made it to Friday. Let's see. Yes, Friday was October 2nd, right? Okay, so I go back to my Friday, and this is going to be easier for you, being that you're just starting out. I find now, is that, yep, there we go. Okay, so there, I'm at my Fridays. I'll go in here and I will pay attention to who made comments and who liked my page. I got to go up a little more. And I will find people that I have not talked to before or contacted before, new people, which you will have a lot of new people. I don't have as many new people anymore because I pretty much have a lot of conversations with a lot of people, and I've been doing this for a little while now. So it's a lot of the same people that are liking my posts, but that's what you're looking for. So if I open up my comments, I open up my likes, and I see who has liked my my posts that I have put out for that day. Sometimes I don't remember everybody that I've contacted. Like this one, I think I've contacted her, but I'm not sure. So I will click on her and I will go to her page and I will see if I've messaged her before. And yes, I've talked to her before. The last time I recontacted her, because I'm big on my follow-ups, was Friday. So I won't contact her again, and I'll go back to my page, in which, like I said, it's harder for me at this point. So I'm just going to run through what I usually do. Maybe we'll run across one. But I go a whole bunch of different avenues. Come on. She was saying she had a lot of pictures. Okay, here we go. We're back again. Okay, so let me look again. All the people that have made comments I've talked to before, so I'm not even going to look there. I've talked to every single one of those. So I just scroll through here, and I know that I have sent invites. No, there's a new one right there. Let me run through and see if there's any other ones. Males are going to be totally optional for you. I did not message any males until invited any males to my challenge groups until a few months ago. And now it does not bother me to do so. And if eventually my plans are to have just a full male challenge group. That's just what I want. So I started contacting males as well. So this person I have never talked to before. Another thing I look for is I make sure that they live in the United States. I have ran into an issue with people not living in the United States, and you do not want to make any contact with those people at all if you can help it. They are the most annoyingest people ever, and they're not on here for anything like this. So he is new. I know I have never sent him a message before, and we can see that. So I will cheat a little bit, and it will save you on time. I'm going to go up here to people, if I can, that I've sent. My scroll bar is not there. Usually there's a scroll bar right here, and I can scroll through. Okay, so this is going to be difficult for me. So we'll go back into this in a minute. I go and find somebody that I have messaged before. And I copy and paste. It saves on time. You'll get to the point where you use your same script over and over and over again, and you'll be able to copy and paste, and you'll be able to get a lot more invites out there. So like, okay, I think I got one on here of him. So I will just go to where I started my messages with him. Sometimes I've had a lot of messages. It will just save you on time. And I use, like I said, the same script for everybody. See, I can't use his. I had a different conversation. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the next one. Whoop. I'm doing the wrong scroll bar. Come on, Janelle. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the same. I'll highlight it because I'm going to copy it anyway. This is the same thing that I say to everybody and how I invite everybody to my challenge groups. This is how I do it. A lot of coaches will take the time to get to know somebody first, and they won't immediately invite them to their challenge groups. I don't work like that. I find it easiest to do this right here. I'm upfront honest. I get to know them if they're interested in the challenge group. I don't want to waste their time just talking about this and that if I don't need to. I'm finding that this being blunt and upfront and honest from the beginning is working well for me, and I get to know them as I ask the questions if they're interested. So this is what works for me. You'll find what works for you, and you'll learn by watching all these other coaches and the way that they invite to their challenge groups that everybody does it a little bit different. The only thing that I change is right here where it says, can you see my cursor?
Yeah.
Okay, right there. If they're a mom, I will say 10 moms who work together daily. If I don't know, then I always put people. If they're a male, I'll put people. The only way it changes is if they're a mom, and I know they're a mom for sure. So what I do is this is the same. Everything is the same. And right here, after I say, I hope your day is going well so far, I will scroll through. You'll see here in a minute. My next line is where I scroll through very quickly their Facebook page. Let me get back to that guy. And just find something, anything that I can either relate to. I don't necessarily have to relate to. I don't necessarily see anything in fitness, but I'm going to bring it up because lots of time people will be like, oh yeah, you know, whether I've seen anything about fitness or not, I'm putting it on there. Okay, so here we go. We got back to, and tell me if something's not making any sense, or stop me if you have any questions or anything too.
Okay.
All right, so let's get back here. There he is. Okay, so I'll go back to his page slowly but surely. Sometimes you're going to see stuff on people's pages that will be like, okay, now I don't want to send them a message. There's some pretty weird people out there.
I've already done it with people that I've requested, and then I've seen certain things, and I just unfriended them because I don't want to see that all day long.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, happens.
Yes, yes. See now, look. See now, let's see. Sprint. So this guy obviously is into fitness, as you can see right here. Now that does not happen that often, okay? Usually I'm scrolling through their Facebook page just trying to find something that I can make a comment on. But in this case, I see that he's interested in fitness. So easy. It looks like he might run.
Mm-hmm.
Run, walk, or do something. Now that doesn't happen that often. Even though I don't see that on people's pages, I still say, I noticed your interest in fitness and health, even if I don't see a thing on their page. So then I will open up the message, and I'm going to, well, if my computer cooperates, I'm going to paste. And then I'm going to take out Erica, and I'm going to put in John. And then I'm going to I'm going to change this. I always know where I have to go because I always know that my next line after I make a comment about their post are, I also noticed. I always know that that's next for me. So I'm just going to make a little comment. I see that you like to run. I wish I could get into running because I know how good it is for you. And that's the truth, you know. I tried running. I don't like running. It's not me, but I know it's good to get into. So, you know, it just depends on what you find. Let's see. So I'm going to change this up just a bit because I already know he's interested in fitness. Let's see. I'm not going to say I also. I'm going to say with. Sometimes you just got to pay attention to what you have. So I'm going to put with your interest in health and fitness, and then I'm going to leave it at that because I know that everything else on here is going to be okay because I already know it says people, and then I'm going to hit yes. I'm going to hit enter. So there's one. There's one invite for my challenge group, and that's what I do. So now I'll go back and I'll do the same thing again after we scroll through those million pictures. Come on. And like say Tuesday comes, I'll look at all of my posts from Monday is what I use to contact people. Then when Wednesday comes, I'll look at all my posts from Tuesday. And I think you get it at that point. That's basically what you're looking at. All right, so if I remember correctly, I don't think I had any new ones, but I'm going to double check. Because I know I've already talked to these people. I already do. Nicole is actually on our team, this girl right here, and she's actually going to, at some point, take over the Fit Club that I had started in Cuba, which is pretty cool. She's on our team. And if you don't remember, if you've talked to some of these people, it's not a bad idea to get in the habit of clicking on them, or even if you know that you've talked to them, click on them and see when you talk to them. You can tell at the bottom of the messages that you sent whether they've seen them or not. If it's been a week, you know that there's a strong possibility that they don't have Messenger, which a lot of people still don't. Or I have learned that messages are going to another box and they don't see it. So what I will do is, if you go to, that's you. I've already talked to you. Let me find someone and I'll show you what I mean. She's already on our team. Okay, there should be some here. So even though these aren't posts about fitness, I'm still going, if there's somebody new that's like my post, I'm still going to go talk to them. Okay, like, see, I noticed this girl, and she's somebody new. I don't think I've messengered before, but I may have. We're going to find out. Okay, so I have. So anyway, okay. You see, you can see when people have seen your messages, usually right down here. It will say, I can't remember for sure what it says, but it says seen on such and such. No, I think it just gives a date. It either says seen on such and such a date, or it gives a date like it has here. If you don't see anything but a gray screen underneath your message like this right here, there's a good chance that they did not see your message. So what I will do,
I can't see that. That's like off of my screen.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's over to the right, like off of my phone.
Okay, that's okay. So when you message somebody on Messenger, it'll give a date that they've seen it on the bottom of your message if they've seen it. If they have not opened it or seen it, it'll be just gray. It won't have anything on it. And if it's been a week, I will go ahead and go up here to their About section, and there is a spot here, usually, it says request their email. And what I will do is I will hit that. I've already requested her email. And she's responded and gave it back to me. That's what this means right here. But you'll see that it says, it'll say ask for Joni's email. I'll click on it. That same message that I copied and pasted, I will copy and paste it in that, and I will send it off. And you will get replies up in your messages up here in the top where mine says to, that says so-and-so has updated their email. And then what you'll do is you'll go to your email and you will send them an email. Lots of times people won't give you the correct email, or something's wrong with it, and you'll have to get on their timeline and say, hey, thank you for updating your email. I've tried to email you, but it's giving me an error message. It happens sometimes, or sometimes they'll respond. So that's just another way to go in and contact people if you notice that they have not looked at your message on Messenger yet. So it looks like the last time, like I said, I'm big on follow-ups. Last time I talked to her was September 21st, and I contacted her again Friday, so I'm not going to hound her. If I do a follow-up with somebody and I send a message and then I send another message, that's all I do. I don't try to contact them anymore because I don't hound them. If I've sent 2 messages and they have not replied yet, I do not send another one. But that's up to you. I just don't want to be annoying. So I know that I've sent her a message. So let's go back here up to my stuff. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go out here. I do that all the time. Do you kind of get the idea as to what I do with the Facebook posts every single morning?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do, your free meeting will end in 10 minutes. Look at that. I've never had that happen. Okay. So anyway, so what I might do in 10 minutes is shut it down and then start another meeting and post it. We'll see what happens. So anyway, I do that to 3 to 5 people every single morning in my power hour. If I don't have any more people that I have not talked to before, I have a like page. Have you developed your like page yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. You want to do a like page. And you can go to YouTube and type in Scotty Hobbs like page, and he will walk you through how to develop your like page. It's super easy, and it's easier to watch him do it because it is. You want a like page because you can only get 5,000 people to like, for you to be friends with on your personal Facebook page. With a like page, as many people as they want to follow you can follow you. There is no limit to it. Not only that, but all the people that you're friends with on your like page, like I'm going to go to my like page right now. All the people that like your page, every single time you put a post on your like page, their friends of friends of friends of friends see it. So that is why it's so important for you to have a like page, because like I said, every post you put out there, your friend sees it who has already liked your page, and then their friends see it, and then so on. So that's why it's important to have your like page. You're just putting yourself out there some more. Not only that, but you can also, if you notice down here, it's a little bit different. You can boost your posts. So like say you have a challenge group. Let's find one that I boosted. Oh, come on. I will boost like challenge groups, or like, if I'm giving out a prize or something. I've boosted our Fit Club before. I tried to boost this. It's very picky. It will not allow you to have a bunch of pictures. It will allow you only to have a certain amount of pictures. Like this was too much, so they didn't approve it. But anyway, I was trying to find one that I had boosted and was, there you are. Whoops. Oh, Lord. That guy right there is annoying. He's like got this big old sob story. Shoot. Why is it when you want to find something, you can't find something?
Yeah.
Okay. So I boosted this one, the contest that they're doing with Hammer and Chisel. You can see that I boosted it. I boosted it for $2 for 24 hours. That's all it cost me, is $2. And it will only reach up to so many people, but you see that it reached 198 people, and I can view my results. And then it gives me my results. My paid reach was 184. My actions were 3. You see, I only spent $2 for 24 hours, and it reached out to 184 people. And you can add to it. You can add $1 and it'll go longer. You can reach out to more people. It just depends on what you want to do. So that's one of the advantages also of having a like page. So going back to what I do daily, and also you can put things like this stuff over here where you can contact me. Should come up with it's going to be slow. There it goes. Those are the different ways. I've paid for Visita as well. I've paid for Visita a year in advance. It was really cheap. It's just so people can contact me by message and set up an appointment if they want to talk to me. I basically got Visita for my blog, but I was able to use it on my like page as well. The other thing that you can do, my computer is really slow, is you can put your challenge group application on there. There's so many different things you can do to your like page, so it's good. And this actually goes to my Beachbody Coach site. And they just hit the Take the Challenge tab, and it will go to my coach site. And that goes to me where they can sign up and register under me.
Okay.
So that's another thing that you can do on your like page, which is nice. Okay, so do we think my 10 minutes has gone up?
It's probably pretty close.
Pretty close. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. If you don't care, since we're not done yet, I am going to end the meeting, and then I'm going to post it. I'm going to start another meeting, and I'm going to post it to the coach page real quick. And we shouldn't be too much longer. I just want to make sure I show you so you know what goes on. But anyway, and then I'll repost it to the coach page real quick, and we'll connect again. How's that sound?
Yep, that's fine.
All right. Let me get back to this. See if I can get it. Maybe. Okay, stop video. Come on now, stop share. Stop. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me go back to my like page.
And that was the one that you YouTube Scotty Hobbs for, right?
Yes, that's how I developed my like page, because he's got a really good one.
Okay.
Eventually, my plan is to get one out there so that everybody can do, like he does. Eventually, my plan is to show everybody how to do that. I don't know if you've ever looked at my blog, but I did my blog all by myself. It took me a couple weeks to figure it out, but I did get it figured out. And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put together a video as soon as I have a free moment and show everybody how you can put your blog together too, because once you do get used to it, it's very simple to do on your own. And I like your blog because you'll get a lot of business out of your blog once your name gets out there, and you'll find that more than half of your business will come from your blog. And your blog, you only have to, that's like your personal page really. You only have to post to your blog maybe once a week, if that. So it's really nice. So going back to, so I'll get a video together at some point to help everybody out with that. What is going on? So when I run out of, it's just slow. When I run out of people that I haven't contacted before, or even if I have, I try to go through all of them is what I try to do, because if I have time to send out more than 5, I'm going to send out more than 5. I just do what I can. If I got so many of them there and I just don't have the time, if I can at least get my 5 in for the day, come back the next day, or whenever you have free time again to catch up, that's good too. But what I pay attention to on my like page is the same things, other than, if you notice right here to the left, I have 552 likes, which it's been going up a lot here lately. A lot more people have been interested in my page, which is good. But I see that I have 2 new ones this week. So I'm going to click on the 2 new ones. I haven't been keeping up with them the last couple days with traveling and everything, but usually I will send these people a message who have liked my page. You go to the notifications up top where the 3 is. I will send them a message almost immediately. Somebody new that has liked my page. I don't let it go too long, because if they're liking my page right then and there, then I know they're available to talk. So I do kind of the same sort of message. I'm trying to find who those new people are. My computer is running really slow. There it goes. Okay, so when you have people that like your page, you can see where my boosts are as well. It says that I boosted this page. I keep pointing to my computer, like you can see me pointing. My computer is running really slow.
Are we on your like page right now or your blog?
No, this is my like page.
All right.
We're still at the like page. I don't do anything as far as my power hour goes with my like page. There's nothing to do with my like page. I'll show you that here in just a minute though. I mean my blog. I don't do anything as far as my power hour with my blog. I'm sorry. Okay. So down here on the bottom, can you see on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, there it goes. It's finally moving. I see Tyler Edwards and I see Christy Clarity Rawson. I don't remember. It's been a few days. I don't remember if I sent them messages, so I'm just going to click on Tyler. And I'm going to go, well, as soon as it decides to go. If you click on those names, they usually will open up to their page. I hate it when computers run slow. I'm trying. Usually you can click on their names and it will pull up them, but it is not. And I guess it's probably because my computer is running slow, and it might be because I'm using the hotspot. But what will happen is it's the same sort of thing. I will click on their name, a box will show up like the likes on my regular page, and I will click on their name just like on the regular page, and I will go and see if I've sent them a message or not. It goes right back to their page the same way the other one does. And of course, it'll open up the messages and you'll see whether you sent them a message or not. Most of the time, like I said, I keep up with them daily because as soon as they like my page, I will send them a message. And my message for this one is a little bit different. I can't get it to pull up. So I'll just tell you what it says. And what it is I will thank them for liking my fitness page, and I will tell them that I love connecting with people that have similar interests as me. Maybe I can pull up. Come on now. My computer has completely froze up. It has completely froze up. So anyway, I will tell them, of course, thank you for liking my fitness page. I love connecting with like-minded people that are either, been in fitness for a while or just starting their fitness goals, or maybe they're looking to start their fitness goals. And I will go ahead and tell them about the challenge groups that I have, and I will do the same thing as the other message. Tell them what the challenge group is, because I send out the same thing, and then I will invite them to my challenge group and to message me if they're interested. So the only thing different that I do with the people that like my like page is I try to send out the message immediately instead of waiting till the next day, and I tell them thank you for liking my fitness page, and that I like to communicate with people that are like-minded and as far as fitness goes. So that's what I do with the like page. If I have nothing new, nobody new to contact from my like page, because I want to get my 3 to 5 invites out every single day. If I can get this thing, here it goes, now it's going to move. So say I run into all the time, I have got all the same people that have liked my posts, I've got all the same people that have commented on my post, I have nobody new on my like page to contact. So the next thing that I will do is, you see over here, I don't know if you can see over here to the right. Can you see all the names of people that are active to the right now? You see my cursor, and then you come up.
Yeah, I can't see over there.
You can't see over there. Okay. You're on your Facebook page, and to the right here. What was that? Okay, so on your Facebook page, the people to the right of the page, and you see a green dot that says that they're active on Facebook right now. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, what I do is I start at the top of that list, and I will find people that I have not talked to before, that is active right now, and I will pick them, and a message will pop up. It will, of course, tell me if I've contacted them before or not. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'll do is I'll start contacting those people to the side. These are just, I've run out of people that have liked my post. I've run out of people that have commented on my post. So I will hit these people to the right just to get my 3 to 5 people in. What I'll do is I'll click on it. If I haven't sent them a message before, I'm going to copy and paste that same invite that I always send out to everybody in the challenge groups. Some people are going to contact you right away. Some people may not contact you for a couple of days. Some people may contact you that night. It just depends, who's on and who's not. A lot of coaches, as they get bigger and their business grows, they have a certain time that they will answer those messages once they reply. For me, at this point, I answer them throughout the day just because I can, and I'm able to at this point. Maybe once I grow my business a little bit more, I will have that certain time that I will do it daily. But as of right now, I just answer it whenever I can because I don't like to leave people hanging. You don't want to leave people hanging too long because if they're interested right now. They don't want to hear from you a day or so later because then they might lose their interest. You know what I mean? If
Right.
someone's interested right now, they're more willing to go and buy something and be part of that challenge group right then and there versus you contact them in a couple days and they've gone a different route.
Right.
So like I said, first I open up my personal page and I go back to all of my posts that I post. And I see who's liked it and who's commented, and I use those people as part of my 3 to 5 people that I contact and invite to my challenge groups daily. If I run out of those people, or if I have the time, I'll go to my like page and that's what I forgot. Of course, I contact my new people that have liked my page, but I also do the same thing with my posts because you're going to get more people here. This is another reason why your like page is so important. You're going to get more people. I don't think that shows you anything. It won't show you anything. You're going to get more and different people that will like your like page because you're reaching out to more people because your posts are going to friends of friends of friends. So
Right.
you want to go through your like page as, the same way you do your regular page and see who has liked your like page.
Okay.
So same thing there. So that is basically what I do. I make sure that me personally, I make sure that I get my 5 invites in every single morning. There's no ifs, ands, or but. I get my 5 people in. They say to 3 to 5 people, I get my 5 people in. I may not necessarily hear from one person out of those 5 people at all. There might be a day that I'll hear from all 5 of those people. There might be a day I might just hear from 2 of them or 1 of them. Or I've also run into people a couple days later will say, oh, I've just been so busy. I just saw your post. I am interested. Tell me more about it. Or people are going to watch you for a while on your posts and your page to see what you're doing and see what you're all about before they answer your message. Or you'll get people that pay attention to your posts that you put on your page, and they'll be like, hey, I've been watching you for a while. I've been wanting to do this. I see that you're into it. I wanted to reach out to you because I'm ready to get started. Or lots of times you'll find that people will, after you send them the message, they're going to be like, oh, I've been wanting to reach out to you. I just haven't done it. I've been scared to do it. And they're happy that you reached out to them. Of course, like I said, I've been saying this all night. I'm key on my follow-ups. I always do follow-ups. Even if somebody says, and I make this part of my daily routine as well, even if somebody said that, hey, I'm going to try this for a while, or I'm going to do this, or I'm not interested at this time, I keep up with it on a spreadsheet. I made myself a spreadsheet. Beachbody also has a sheet in the back office where you can keep up with your daily contacts. Every time you message somebody, invite somebody into your challenge groups, or every time somebody messages you, you add them to this list. You go back to that list often. If I see that I haven't talked to somebody and it's been a month or two and I know that they've tried another program, I'll hop on Messenger and say, hey, it's been a few months. I just wanted to check back with you. I know last time that we talked, you said you were going to do this. I just wanted to see how it was going. Hope you're getting awesome results. I can't wait to hear from you. And I'll leave it at that. Sometimes people will say, I'm doing good. It's working out great. Sometimes people will say, oh, I slacked off. I didn't end up going through with it, and I'll let them know I have another challenge group coming up if they're interested in it. Or some people will say, no, I really need to get back into it. It just wasn't for me, and they're interested in the programs with us now. There's just so many different ways that things can happen. So you can't really plan for anything. I was trying to explain earlier, I have started putting together scripts of conversations from start to finish that I've had with people, and I've saved them, and I'm going to get them to the coach page so you guys can see the conversations that I have with people. A lot of like my upline there, she wants me to speak to our entire team because they cannot figure out that they want to know how I'm able to make the sale so quickly is the big thing. They want me to do the same sort of thing that I'm doing with y'all right now and show you everything that I do daily. But it'll be maybe a little bit more organized. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm putting together those scripts so that way you guys can see what is working for me. But what works for me may not work for you. Everybody's different. Do you have any questions as far as what I do so far daily?
No, I think I've taken some notes. I think you do a lot, but no, I got it. I'm getting it.
It's easy. And it's a lot of copying and pasting. It really takes no time at all. And once you start doing your own challenge groups, you'll want to do the Hootsuite, do the free one at first. That way, that will alleviate you having to post to your groups. And the only thing you have to focus on at that point is you being involved in your challenge groups like I am. The only thing I do is I make sure that I'm involved with each one of my posts, and I act as if I'm a challenger as well, because that's what keeps me going. All those posts that come out every single morning, Hootsuite does it for me. So it's something you'll want to do eventually.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and show you. That's basically what I do every single day. Let's see. This is my blog. Now I'm going to show you somebody else's. I did all of this, and like I said, it took me a couple weeks to figure all this out. And that's why I'm going to put it together, but I'm going to show you whose I used, for example. And you'll look at mine, and you will look at Melanie Mitro is the top coach this year for Beachbody. So I follow her a lot. But if you look at hers, I got a lot of my ideas from her. What I did is I spent a lot of time going back and forth, trying to figure out how to do things, getting on YouTube and searching how to do things, how to set it up. I did go to our IT department to try and figure out how she did all of this here, but then they informed me at the bottom of her page that her design was, as soon as we can get to the bottom of her page, wow, she operates 90% of her sales off her blog.
Wow.
Yeah, 90%. Well, if I can ever get to the bottom of her blog, we're almost there. if you come down here on the very bottom, Always in Bloom Designs, they let me know that that's where I needed to go to get my design. So I went there, and I had to purchase the design that I did, which this is mine, which is, you know, the blue screen, you know, and stuff like that. I think it was like $35, and that was it. But here's the way that the blog works. And like I said, you just go back and forth with it, and I learned how to do it. This up here, what I did is I clicked on hers, on her page, to figure out where it was that she got that, because lots of the stuff you can get for free. And you just add them to your page where people can click on it, and it goes right directly to my coach page. And you see my name down here?
Yep.
So that's a plus. Or like, oops, I went back to hers. I totally went out of mine. I have purchased my domain name too. Don't let me forget to tell you about that. So a lot of these things, I have made this on PicMonkey. But if you go, you can click on pretty much anything, and it will take you. I made this in Wufoo. Wufoo is where you can make your challenge group applications. You'll want to get that eventually, and you get up to, can't remember if it's 2 or 3 of them free. And what it does is once somebody fills out this challenge group application, it sends you an email or a text message and lets you know that somebody has applied for your challenge group. So the way that works is, if we click on these little tools, what I have done is I have attached the image that I have made in PicMonkey, and then the link off Wufoo, I have copied the link and pasted it in the link bar, and then I have saved it, and now that's how somebody can click on it. Same with these sort of pictures. You develop this. You can click on a picture. It's slow. And it will take them to the actual on-demand, which it come up to me right now because I'm signed in already. But what it would do is it would take them, anybody that's not registered already, it will take them to the registration page of the Beachbody On Demand. So this is what's nice about your blog. And these, you can also put these I made in PicMonkey as well. And again, I just attach the link. It goes directly to my Beachbody Coach page. You just attach these things. Beachbody in the back office, if you go to the, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Marketing or something like that, I think it is. The tabs up there in the left side of the screen. I can't remember if it says marketing or whatever it is, but these pictures right here, you can actually, let me go there real quick, and this, I won't keep you much longer. I just want to show you so you get an idea. This is the kind of stuff that I'm going to try to put together so that you all can do this on your own, because you'll like it, and I'll show you why in a minute too. Let me sign in, because this is so super easy. Adrienne, my upline coach, she came to me and I had it all figured out. It took me a couple weeks, but I got it, and she's been doing this for a while. Okay, so we're going to go to the back office, and we're going to go to sales and marketing, and then marketing tools, and here's all the banners. So like, let's just pick the 21 Day Fix Extreme. It's going to give me these banners that you'll see on the on my blog, and all I have to do is copy all this and then go in here to tools and paste it in there. Let me go out of here. What you do is you go to design, actually. You go to design, and this is just all, I'm just giving you an idea. You go to layout, and this is how you design your page. All of these things that are going to show up are going to be all the pictures and stuff on my page. Like, I would go ahead and do add a gadget. I know that I'm going to post a HTML, which you'll learn all this. It's just slow. I think it's slow because my phone is ringing. Are you still there?
Yeah, it just came back. It was just stalled for.
Yeah, it froze because Delaney's trying to call me again.
Oh.
And it's interrupting. Oh, well, it is. So anyway, this is how you design it. And then here it goes. Like, I know I want to put in an HTML. And this is where you would paste. It's going to freeze again. Hold on. Lainey? Hey, let me call you right back in 5 minutes. I'm going to call you back in 5 minutes. Bye. Okay, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I told her I'd call her back in 5 minutes. So anyway, right here is where you would, it didn't work. It did the Zoom site. This is where you would paste what I was showing you that you copy and paste from Beachbody. And
right.
Once you paste it there, you save it. And then once you go back to your blog, you will see it's where you put it in your blog. Which, see, it's right here. And then they pop up like this. So when people click on it, it goes directly to your coach page. So there's no questions as to where they go. You know what I mean? Like the difficulties, or like these little gadgets here that say buy now, add to cart. These all came from PayPal. I don't know if you're a member of PayPal or not.
Yeah.
Will allow you to put these little things in here, and it'll send you an email if somebody has purchased Shakeology. And they can pay for the Shakeology right here through your PayPal account. Yeah, so there's lots of nice stuff about a blog. So I can see why Melanie Mitchell gets 90% of her business on her blog.
Right.
It's such an easy thing to go to, but that's something that you can work on down the road. That's what my blog is. Like I said, I'm going to put together something for y'all so y'all can put your blog together as well. Log out of here. I'm trying to think. I don't think the most important thing for me during my power hour is to get my 3 to 5 invites to my challenge groups. The other thing I did when I first started out is, you know how in Facebook, lots of times you'll see over here, you'll see my sister is still posting pictures. Oh, she has got
She's excited. It was a wedding.
I know, and I'm excited too to get them here because I'm going to put together, I stole a whole bunch of stuff from her reception, and I'm going to put together like a memory box. So I'm waiting for the pictures to get here too. So anyway, over here, lots of times where you see all this stuff, sometimes you will see friends of friends show up. And I did it from my phone easily too, is I will just start adding people as friends. Now, I got jailed like 3 or 4 different times. And what that means is if you get jailed, you can't message anybody that you're not friends with for so many days, and you can't add any more friends for so many days. That's all being jailed is about. But to me, it was worth it. I started rating like my mom's Facebook page and all her friends. I rated my sister's Facebook friends, and I added all these. I just added friends all the time. I went to fitness groups. You want to find something that you connect with people with, people that like similar things. You could go to like Facebook up here in the search bar, and you can type in certain things that you're interested in. Look for these groups to get involved with. Like here in Gallatin, where I live, I found some local groups that I got involved with, and I've started conversations with lots of those people and gotten real close and actually sold a lot of challenge packs to these people that I relate to too. So you want to find those sort of things up here in the search bar and get involved in as many groups as you can. But make it a part of your day to at least add, I'd say 5 to 10 people to your friends list a day. If you do that every single day, just think, if you get 10 people added to your friends list every day, that's 70 people added to your Facebook page every single day. That's 70 people that you can also revert to your like page to, who those 70 people, once you get them to your like page, that's 70 of their friends or more. You know what I mean? If you figure one friend per person. So there's lots of ways to grow your business. Most importantly is to send out your invites to your challenge groups and also grow your friends list. Something else that I do every single day is, you see how it lists the birthdays here?
Yeah.
I go and tell everybody happy birthday every single day. Whether they know me or not, they reply, they see my name, and that will bring them to my page as well. Anything I can do to, get them to notice me. I try to post 3 to 5 times a day. You don't always want to post about Beachbody. So that is something you will find a lot of coaches will, oh, that's cute, will plan their post, because you can do that in Hootsuite, where their motivational pictures will go up. I don't do that. The only reason I don't do that is it's more personable for me, and I go by what I'm thinking that day. Whatever I'm thinking, I'm either going to post a video, maybe I'll take a quick picture, maybe like I'll go up and Google. Lots of times I'll just say what I'm thinking, like, I don't know, loving fitness pics, just whatever I'm thinking for the day, and look at all these pictures that pop up. And you can save them and you can use them again later. So I'll scroll through them, and I'll find one that strikes with what my mood is for the day. And that's what I'll post about, So that's why I don't use Hootsuite to automatically post something a week ahead of time or a day ahead of time, because I think it's more personable for me to just do what I'm thinking that day. Mm. But that's totally up to you. So anyway, I know I have kept you long enough. I'm sure.
It was good. It was to just some of the stuff to even just start getting started on that I wrote down. So.
And we'll do more of, let me see if I can get out of the screen. There we go. We'll do more stuff like this too coming up. I want to keep going at it again with the first Monday of every month, doing this thing, talking about different things. Sometimes we'll talk about the sales that come out, and what's everybody's plans, what are they going to do. But I thought it was important to get out and let y'all know what I do every single morning. And I know it took us forever to talk about it, but in all reality, that is so easy to do, and you can do it seriously. You can put out those invites in just a half hour by copying and pasting.
Right.
So it really doesn't.
So after you friend request 5 to 10 people, you also want to invite them to a challenge group, but I'm not really doing one right now. I mean, I'm doing yours.
No, but you can still invite people. That's okay. No, you can still invite people to a challenge group and put them in with mine anytime you want to until you're
Oh,
ready to run your own. And when you're ready to run your own,
okay.
then you can do them. No, you can put out those invites to the challenge group and we'll just add them in. Another thing that we can do too is from here on out, if you want to, this is up to you, you can invite people to the challenge group and it'll be your challenge group, but I'll do all your posts for you on Hootsuite, and you, if you want to, can do the interacting with everybody. That's just an idea too. That's totally up to you. For some reason, it is saying my internet connection is unstable. Are you hearing me? Are you there? Are you there? Hello? I can hear you. Are you there?